What's up, everyone, and happy Christmas! Abigail is out here making a two-tone Christmas look so you can be snapped, crackled, and poppin' this Christmas. So let's start by completely emptying your makeup bag that is obviously too small for all the makeup that you shove into it because you tell yourself, I'm going to get a smaller makeup bag to take with me, so I force myself to pick and choose only the products that I must have with me at all times, only to shove as much shit in there as you can so it busts open at the seams. This look, as with most looks, starts with a good foundation. Gotta lay that base on right, so let's get that going and follow up with concealer. Don't brush it in right away, because you gotta wait for it to match the temperature of your skin, which is, on average, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Thanks, Bing. While you wait for your concealer to get up to temp, let's take care of those eyebrows, which is probably some brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills, because that's her shit. Getting all the brows. Ooh. And now we're back to concealer on those eyelids. And once you get up to temp, blend it in with a oh, nope, just use your finger apparently. Remember, your finger is the best brush you always take with you. Just blend it in. Look at that, so concealed. Now, to be fair, I have no idea what this is, but it's probably some sort of setting powder because once you pop it, you gotta lock it in. And she's brushing it in all over her nose and her forehead and under her eyes. Basically, everywhere she put her concealer in. Ooh, look at that. Getting that brushed right into those cheeks. Making those cheeks plump. Underneath the chin, making derpy faces because that's Abigail. I might have to do some editing. You asked me to do this, Abigail. This is what you get. And so we're using the apartment wall color, also known as Dawn, from the Anastasia Subculture Palette. Let's go just under the brow. And now another palette from a company that probably starts with the letter M, because all of them do. And she's using the whole bean from the Decaf Chocolate Raspberry palette for that poppin' pink bead color that just screams Christmas. We jump it over to the Menagerie Cosmetics Feral palette that I got her for Christmas last year. We dipping into Mariposa, and that's going all over the lid to the outer corner of your eyelid. All over. Just blended that in. And then we going back to the Midas palette because that's right, y'all, we get it roasted, and that's gonna fill in the center of your lid and then blend into the lighter colors. Okay, now that we're doing the lid for our green eye, we're back to the Anastasia palette, and you know we had to dip into that Destiny green. Lay that on your crease just like you did before because we're rinsing and repeating over here. And then we're going to shimmy back over to the Feral palette, and this time we're using Ivy and Fenris, who may or may not be named after an elven warrior from Dragon Age that travels alongside the hero Hawk, who used to be a slave and is distrustful of mages. Either that or it's named after a wolf. I mean, you choose, you decide. That's up to you. But now you gotta make those eyes pop with some sparkles. So we got Huchera for the green eye, and Pack Leader for the red eye. Oh, and don't forget to use your finger brush, because it's the brush that you always take with you. Now we're using, oh, look at that, so pretty. But now we're doing underneath the eye, and we're gonna use the opposite colors from the other eye underneath. What? So she's putting in all of the greens underneath the reddish pink eye. Not pink eye, but You know. You know. And what are we doing yellow for? Ooh, we highlighting with some yellow under there. We brighten it up. What are you, Bobby Rawson over here? We got some orange. And we just dipping in those colors and we just blending it all together. So we got this like Harley Quinn Christmas look because that's what's up. And now it's time to set that shit off with some highlights in the corner of your eye. So bust out that high voltage. Good job, Abigail, for holding the palette upside down, so I have to go all CSI and enhance and run it through the algorithm to figure out what you're using. So she blended lots of colors together to get that highlight in the corner of her eye. She's showing them to you right there. And she's just gently brushing that in there. You don't want to use your finger for this because you don't want to put your finger in your eye. That's nasty. So now it's time for, I think this is blush or something, but it's time to get hectic because we're mixing two colors together because, you know, we're getting reckless for Christmas. Brushing that all over those cheeks. Who cares if any of it gets in your hair because it's Fashion Beach. Learn something. All over those cheekbones, just brushing that all up in there. And now we're doing that highlighter because you gotta get those cheekbones and the bridge of your nose popping. Just brushing that in right underneath your eyes on your cheekbones because you gotta make those pop. That's where the light's gonna hit. Is gonna make those greens and pinks and reds just pop off of your Instagram. Now it's time to open your eyes as wide as you possibly can for your eyeliner. Be really careful here or you'll put your eye out, kid. If you want to know what brands she's using, it's probably all in the description down below, and she's gonna put links in there. Speaking of links, do you like candles? Of course you do. Everyone knows that you love making your room smell like Christmas starting in September because Christmas is the best holiday of the year. If you need or want candles, because of course you do, go to Co-op of Creation and use the code ABBYOCTOBER for 15% off your order. They're currently taking a break till after the holidays, but you know you need candles all year round. After all the work you've put into this point to get this perfect Christmas look, you gotta set that shit, y'all, and fan it off, cause you fire. Just fan it off, cause ooh, that's so hot. And then you finish it off with a dope lip color, and don't drop it like Abigail did. Just, you know, hopefully you've done this before. Look at that, just very carefully. Just coloring inside the lines, everybody. Just coloring inside the lines. And then put the cap back on because that's what you're supposed to do. And then you finish that off with a gloss so your lips gloss be poppin'. Look at this Christmas look, she's so pretty. Makes her look like she's a smart shopper for Christmas gifts. This is the look of someone that does not get your Christmas presents off Amazon because fuck those clowns. Merry Christmas, I love you.